Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel, my friends. I am going to be giving you guys an update. I apologize for driving. I had originally intended to do an update from home, but it has been kind of crazy as I am preparing for surgery tomorrow. So let me introduce myself for anybody who's new here. My name is Dory. I'm 49 years old. I am 5'4" tall, and at September 12th of 2016, I had vertical sleeve gastrectomy weight loss surgery in Hartford, Connecticut with Dr. Darren Tischler. My highest recorded weight was 350 pounds. Day of surgery was 300.5. I am now 175. I had gone down to 156.3, I believe it was. That has been my lowest. That was about a year, almost a year and a half ago. I am still trying to get back down to that. 155 to 160 would be where I would like to end up. But yeah. So what has been happening? First, let me just take a moment to acknowledge that my heart is with the Ukrainian people, also the people of Russia, who I'm sure are not wanting to go this route. But over the last few days, today is Wednesday, March 2nd, and the last few days, my heart has been so burdened and so heavy. I am praying so many times per day for this and for everything else that's happening. God is really, really good and very merciful. And I feel just so secure in knowing that I'm doing the best possible thing by praying for peace and everything. There is a charity that if you guys would like to give to, it is near and dear to my heart. 100% of the proceeds go to the people of the Ukraine and anybody else who tries to cross over to the border to escape. It is www.hopew.org. If you go there, you should see right on the front page a button that says to donate to the Ukraine. I love this charity, and my church runs sort of this charity, sort of runs it, but we kind of oversee it. It's not an entity of our church, but we have an orphanage through them, and Hope is worldwide, as the WW stands for worldwide, and they just help so many people with everything: food, shelter, people who are in DCF custody, things of that nature. They're just all around. It's a great charity and one that I give to often. So anyhow, I have been having the most awesome prayer times the last few days that I have ever had since becoming a Christian 24 years ago. March 8th is my 24th spiritual birthday. But I am just praying so much. And so the update that I have is that over the last few days, I've been fasting and praying for Ukraine and peace and all of that. And I have really been focused on not being selfish and just really letting my prayers go to the Ukrainian people, to our churches that are there. We have 7 churches totaling 2,000 members just in Ukraine alone. Kiev is where we have our biggest church in Ukraine. And so daily we've been praying at 2 p.m. Eastern on Facebook with the churches out there. And one of the brothers from our church who lives in I always get it wrong, but it's I want to say Montoya, but it's not Montoya. It's I can't think of the name of it. But anyways, it's 60 miles from the border of Ukraine. He's there, and so we pray with him every single day at 2 o'clock, which has been so good for my heart. But I am having surgery tomorrow. So if you guys can pray for me, if you see this video March 3rd, I prayed specifically this morning that if there was that somebody would cancel and I would be able to get in to have my surgery earlier in the day, so that way I will be home earlier in the day. So my surgery was originally 11, and they just called me and told me that they had a cancellation and my surgery would be at 9. So I have to arrive at the hospital at 7:30. I'm doing some errands right now and doing some grocery shopping and things just to make sure everything's in place. I'm at a local farm stand, so I'm going to go in and get some fresh fruits and vegetables. And then I'm going to head home, drop those off, and then I got to take a trip to Trader Joe's and pick up some food there. One of my daughters loves orange chicken, and I figured that would be really easy for my husband to make. He can just throw it in a pan. And of course, the people in my church are amazing because they've made a meal train for us, and for a week they have people dropping meals off to us every day. Yeah, they're just, we have an amazing church, and so that will help out my husband. The surgery is 2.5 hours long. They are taking all my endometriosis tissue, hoping that there's nothing that's adhered to any of my organs. They're going to be very careful as they're removing it all. There's a big mass inside there. It's laparoscopic. She's going to put a bag in and then put that mass in, seal the bag, smush it down, and then pull it out. And then take all the tissue, and they're taking my left ovary and the cyst that's on that ovary. And so, yeah, that's all that I have for now. Food-wise, I'm still doing the same thing, still eating, still trying to get my protein in. I'm still going to the gym. I was doing the half an hour of aerobics in the morning, Richard Simmons' Dance Your Pants Off from 5:15 to 5:45, and then going to the gym and doing, I was doing treadmill for 30 minutes, then getting off and doing weight machines. So I did 115 pounds with my legs. I don't even know what you call it, but you lay back and you push it with your legs. So I'm up to 115 pounds on that. Been doing a lot of lower body exercises, and that's going to be my goal for when I'm healed after surgery. I can't do any abdominal exercises or anything like really strenuous for 6 weeks. Although walking and stuff is encouraged just a few days after, and then I can, work myself up to doing longer periods of time on the treadmill. What else? Yeah, I think that's really it. I don't have a weight restriction. I think it's maybe no more than 15 pounds for 2 weeks. But yeah, so that's it. Pray for me. I'll pray for all of you guys. Love my community out there, and I'll see you soon.